So we're gonna call this an anti-luxury Christmas haul. Hey, chat! Yeah, she really should be buying cheaper bags because, yeah, that money is like, you know, it's just like a waste for a label and, you know, look what you can buy for that money, but then I go and buy it anyways. Chat! This is what my mom gave me. Remember my grandma's, beauty thing? Well, my mom got a used one that had been refurbished off Etsy for me. So this one is by the brand, Samsonite. Chat! I could probably, like, raise the cattle that they would use the leather for to build my bag, and it would be cheaper than paying Hermes. Chat! But then she said, like, she's called it a style broker. But it didn't sound like, because when I think of broker, I think of someone who, like, is getting you deals and shit. Which maybe this is what's happening, because she has a ton of money, like, and her husband's...
This is a public service announcement.
His business is interesting, which she said, don't touch it, they're snakes, they're deadly, and they'll get you. And he's doing that, and he's like, freaking the guard guy out. Chat! That's gonna be me if I ever start live streaming, right? Chat! I was just like, yeah, but then my style broker calls and he tells me about it, and next thing I know, it's in my closet.
This is a public service announcement.
I'm like, yeah, I wish I could just be like, yeah, I'll pay $25,000 for a bag. No big deal, right? Right? Chat! I know, it's kind of dark, right? But I'm always filming in the dark, right? I'm kind of dark, you know what I mean? So, we're gonna call this an anti-luxury Christmas haul.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Vlogmas, bitches!
Please stand by.
So guys, if you're in New York, it's not the drones going over New York, it's Santa. He's going over New York right now. It's not the drones, it's just Santa delivering presents, okay? It's not drones, it's not UFOs. It's not the military looking for a dirty boom boom. It's Santa. Boom boom. Welcome. Christmas Eve. I'm in Miami's and we are making cookies for Santa, and I got my patches on because my shoulder's screaming at me. It's nothing new. And I'm gonna make us some Mexican hot chocolate. You guys ever had Mexican hot chocolate? I like to make it on Christmas Eve. I can squeeze in here. Our kitchen's very tiny. We kind of try to do one at a time, but doesn't always work out that way.
Get out, it's my turn.
Abuelitas. This stuff is so good. Mexican hot chocolate, it's not as sweet as like regular chocolate, and it's got like cinnamon in it, and I think it's got a little bit of chili in it. That's the good part. Let's see, sugar chocolate. Spices. Yeah, Mexican chocolate, if you see how they make it, they put a little bit of chili powder in it, so. And it comes in like these blocks. So like, you know, cocoa, you make cocoa with cocoa powder, like the Hershey's cocoa. This comes in blocks. And so like, see, it comes in like a block. Let me take it. I remember the packaging wasn't like this when I was a kid. It was more, I think it was all in Spanish. And I remember my grandma, who just passed away, one of the things she would do when she was nice was make Mexican hot chocolate. She usually only did things when like she wanted it to, in a way. But anyways, besides the point. So I remember that, and I remember like sometimes like sneaking a piece of the chocolate squares, because it comes in these, comes in a round like this. open it. Usually I have to put it in a bag afterwards because I can't unwrap it the right way. But see, it comes in this, like, it's all wrapped like this. There's videos, I've seen videos online on how they make it, the chocolate with all the spices in it. And it comes like, see? And you cut it and you use a square or a little round, how many you want. But see, it comes like that. It's not like cocoa powder, so. I'm gonna make it on the stove, the old-fashioned way. We're gonna use coconut milk since we don't drink milk. We're not milk drinkers. Yes, that one's open. So I'm gonna use coconut milk because, well, I don't drink milk. Like, maybe to, like, you know, like in coffee drinks and stuff when it's with, like, coffee or something, but just, like, straight up a glass of milk, I don't do that. I don't do that. So let me see. What cups am I going to use for all of us? Let's see. I might just use my Starbucks cup that I always use. Let's see. I will use this one for my mom. She likes this one. And then there's another mug I like using for Patrick because his grandma gave it to us, and his grandma was such a sweetheart. She's no longer with us, but we call it the grandma mug because she gave it. Yeah. She gave it to me, actually. I decorate with cats. I do decorate with cats. They stand everywhere. It makes so much sense, so. Yeah, that was one of the things she gave me. She also gave me this statue of like a Persian cat. And it's like porcelain or whatever. And I named it Marshmallow. And Frank would go over and rub his head on it. And I'd be like, is that your girlfriend, Marshmallow? Is that your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend? So, yeah. Okay. Do you do that when you make hot chocolate? Do you pour the milk into the glass? Yeah. Yeah, my glass is already over here because, well, I was drinking coffee out of it this morning and then had Patrick get me more coffee. And yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. Someone was pointing out on the Reddit that Remy drinks a lot of caffeine or something. And I'm like, same. But like when you have issues staying awake, which I think Remy probably does because of the tumor thing. No, I'm trying to bring you with me. Because she has it's a cyst in her pineal gland. Pineal gland. That affects your sleep and stuff. So I don't know how that affects her, but I mean it can't be good, you know. So yeah, it's whatever. I mean, she's got a doctor. If she's drinking too much caffeine, like her doctor's gonna freaking tell her. Like it'll show up eventually in your blood work and shit. So. What? So. I know it's kind of dark, right? But I'm always filming in the dark, right? I'm kind of dark, you know what I mean? Turn that on. We're lucky we still have a gas stove. There was this thing. Focus, camera. I know you could do, no, it's just like, fuck you. I know you could do better with the lighting. Let me turn on this other light. Ooh, okay. Oh, she's got front lighting now. Maybe I should have left it dark. It's not doing me any good. So yeah, I just pour it into the glasses and then pour the milk in there, and that's how I measure it out. Very scientific, right? Very scientific. So yeah, I like Mexican hot chocolate. I like that it's not super sweet. I like coconut milk too. Coconut milk is pretty good. I like unsweetened coconut milk. I'll just drink the unsweetened coconut milk. It's so good. Unsweetened coconut milk, Oreos. So good. Yes. So, okay. I think I want to get it to a boil first. let's see. Place 1 tablet in the milk. Oh, okay. Raw. I might need 2 of these. Because that's, yeah, I probably need 2 of these. It'll be extra chocolatey, okay. Actually, probably just the half of this if I can break it. Yeah, no. I might just put 2 of it. It'll be extra chocolatey because I don't want to have to get a knife out and break this and stuff. Raw. Cookies. So, do you guys have any Christmas movies you like watching? Like every Christmas? Okay, we all know 24 hours of A Christmas Story is on every fucking year. I get it. I was over that when I was in high school. In 2006. Okay? Like, I was done with that shit so long ago. So, like, for me, I'm done with A Christmas Story. For me, I'm more of an Ernest Saves Christmas kind of gal. That shit's funny. I love that when he gets the runaway girl, which is weird, but Ernest has the runaway girl start living with him, and they go over to the guy who, focus camera, we're talking about Ernest. And so, they're talking about, let me get a spoon for this. I would use a wooden spoon. Just saying. So, they go over to the guy who raised Ernest, because Ernest was like an orphan or something, I think. So, he was raised by a guy named Vernon. I think his name was Vernon or Virgil. I don't remember. So, you never see the Vernon character, okay? You never see this guy, and he never talks. It's just Ernest always talking to him while Ernest is screwing up his house or screwing shit up around him. And you know Vernon's just like, oh my god. Oh my gosh, I am in hell, but there's nothing I can do. This guy needs me. Look. He's just... So, they go over, right? So, they go over to Vernon's, right? And Ernest noticed something funky with the lights on Vernon's tree. Ernest is like, Vernon, there's something wrong. The lights aren't lighting up right on this tree. Hey, I'm gonna fix this for you, Vernon. Next thing you know, Ernest is pulling out the fucking the wiring out of the wall and saying, I think there's something wrong with your wiring. Poor Vernon. He did not know he was going to have to be getting an electrician to come over for Christmas. My other favorite part is when they sneak into the movie set, and they pretend to have the snakes in the back of the truck. And he's like, don't touch it, they're snakes. They're deadly, and they'll get you. And he's doing that, and he's like, freaking the guard guy out. Totally got in on it, though. Okay, this is doing good. It's starting to break up in here. I should probably show you this. I know, I'm not one of those food vlogger YouTubers, but see the blocks. Yeah, see. So it'll make it super chocolatey to go with our cookies. Yeah. Very, very, you know, scientific, hard process, right? So hard, so hard. So hard, so yeah. Just chilling. That's gonna be our Christmas Eve, you know, just hanging out. I finally got my vlog up. Yeah. I don't know. So, I think I'll figure out something to watch. I don't know. Probably go through the YouTubies. I was thinking about watching anime. I was thinking of watching more of that. What is it? Dawn da Dawn? Dawn da Dawn? I think that's what it's called. The animation's just so beautiful in it. I love the colors. I tell myself, I'll put this on in the background while I work on my drawings, right? Or my art or whatever. Next thing I know, I am staring at the screen and pausing it and looking at the different colors and going, wow, that is so pretty. Wow. And looking at like how they did certain things and I'm like, wow. Oh, they put pink over the red. Oh, shoot. There's like a hot... Damn. That's me. That's me. The other thing I've been damn over is that 30 for 30 song by SZA and Kendrick. Chat. Do 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 do. Chat. You know how I just got that chat. I got SZA saying chat in my head over and over again. Chat. Chat. That's gonna be me if I ever start live streaming, right? Chat. Chat. Look at this, chat. Yes. That's what you want it to look. It's all broken apart in there. It's starting to come to a boil. Yes. Got Mexican hot chocolate. Yeah, boy. Get up, guys. I know. I didn't vlog on Christmas. I didn't vlog on Boxing Day. So I'm vlogging today. Welcome. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I did. It was really nice. We just hung out all day. My back hurt, but, you know, that's pretty huge right now. Today I'm not doing so great either, but it is what it is. So, yeah. So, Christmas. I should do a Christmas haul later of what I got. Oh, and the boys love their boxes. Insert picture of Timmy here and the tissues. They have all their toys and little blankets that I wrapped, and Philip's here cuddled up in one of them behind the iPad, and yeah, it was really cute. And then, let's see. Last night we went over to our friend's house. They gave us a really nice crystal whiskey set. That was really nice. And then, let me show you what my mom gave me. This is what my mom gave me. Remember my grandma's, beauty thing? Well, my mom got a used one that had been refurbished off Etsy for me. So this one is by the brand Samsonite. And my grandma's was a royal traveler, but it's got the same locks. Like the key, they gave me the key for this, works on this. So I'm putting my meds in it. I got my medications in there. I got my meds. My mom gave me this silk bonnet for my hair to sleep in. So I've used other ones, but they don't stay on my head, so I'm excited. This one has a string on it, so I got my quote book, my Farmer's Almanac, my, let's see. This I've been writing just like little like poetry things or little sayings or words that I like, just a little writer thing. And then I cleaned out, so I got all my art stuff in there. And I clean that out so that I can start pulling that out. And then I have a bigger leather bound book like this. And the pages are all old and stuff. So I'm going to start using that to do some writing or some alchemy or some shit like that. I don't know. Feeling very inspired by alchemy and looking into the dark arts. Harry Potter speak, I guess. Yeah, so, yeah, I think it's really cool. I don't know. I just liked, it's so nice because they redid it. This one has a smaller mirror, but I love having it open like this. I'm thinking about putting stickers on the outside. I could always take the stickers off later, but I was thinking putting stickers on might be kind of cool. I love it. And so, yeah, Patrick wanted to get me a purse because I was talking about, you know, I was like, I bet you can get, okay, the lady, remember the lady I told you about who has like the 10 Birkins? Well, like when I remember when I was talking to her, because like, how do I say this without giving too much away? We were at a thing, and it was like a Patrick work school thing, networking thing, whatever, right? And she was there, and I was like, wow, you have a Birkin. And she's like, yeah, it's just, you know, it's just like a purse, you know, like, she goes, yeah, I get it. Like, why is this not sitting right? Stay. I'm like, stay. Yeah. She's like, yeah, it's just, you know, these are nice purses. And she starts opening up her purse and showing it to me. And she goes, yeah, see, like, they're made nice. The quality's here and everything. And I'm like, yeah, it better be quality for what you pay for, damn. And she's like, yeah, it's nice. And, you know, they hold a value. Like, I could sell it and get some money for this and stuff. And I got one that is actually worth more because, you know, they don't use that material anymore, or some ostrich or something, I don't fucking know. Anyways, and she's like, yeah, and she goes, really? I could get the same purse that's not Hermes, and I could get like 10 of them for the same price, like high quality leather. Like, I could probably like raise the cattle that they would use the leather for to build my bag, and it would be cheaper than paying Hermes. But then she said like, she's called it a style broker. But it didn't sound like, because when I think of broker, I think of someone who, like, is getting you deals and shit. Which maybe this is what's happening, because she has a fuck ton of money. Like, and her husband's... his business is interesting, let's just say that. But, so, like, she was just like, yeah, but then my style broker calls and he tells me about it, and next thing I know, it's in my closet. I'm like, yeah, I wish I could just be like, yeah, I'll pay $25,000 for a bag. No big deal, right? Right? Yeah, so it's like, it's funny how, like, it was like talking to her and she's like telling me how, like, yeah, she really should be buying cheaper bags because, yeah, that money is like, you know, it's just like a waste for a label, and, you know, look what you can buy for that money, but then I go and buy it anyways. It's just like, the fuck? The fuck lady, yeah. Whatever. So, yeah. He gave me money for a purse, and, because I remember saying, like, well, I could get, like, something that looks like a Birkin, probably, handmade off Etsy for, like, a couple $100 or something, and it'd be really nice, you know? And, because especially, I like the new style of the Coach purse, but I feel like I could get something that's, you know, like a softer leather and stuff. So I'm going to be looking on Etsy. Patrick gave me money so I could buy, like, a nice leather purse. So, be looking around on Etsy for that. I just like the idea of getting something that didn't have a brand to it, but was just made nicely, so. But I got any suggestions? So yeah, I got my art. There she is. I'm going to be working on like a forward, of her like facing forward now and sitting on the chair. So I have different poses. I know I got to edit this vlog, but I just feel tired from the leather and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to be starting my period soon, so it's like... So yeah. What else did I get for Christmas? That's about it. That's about it. I mean, like, we're not, like, big Christmassy people like that. Where we're like, ooh, gifts, and we have to have all these gifts. Like, and really, oh, let's turn the lights on. Sorry, guys. Oh, more aesthetic for you. But, yeah. When I was a kid, because it was just me and my mom, and we were very poor. A lot of times... There were sometimes I didn't get a gift for Christmas. I got gifts from, like, my aunt and uncles and stuff like that, but my mom couldn't get me one. So, like, I've kind of learned that, you know, like, Christmas is not about gifts. It's about spending time with your family and friends, and getting a day off, actually, is really great, too. And just reflecting on, you know, like, your family and the memories you have with your family. And memories are something that are priceless, and that you're never going to, you can't buy memories. You can't, it's like a priceless thing. Like, spending time with someone, like a parent, like, because one day they're going to be gone. We're all going to be gone someday. And so, I remember always encouraging Patrick, like, you should go spend time with your dad. Let's stop over and see your grandparents. There was even times we spent the night over at with his grandma a lot. And now that they're all gone, like, both his parents are gone, his grandparents, we're grateful we spent those time with them because now we have these memories, and sometimes we'll just sit here for a few hours talking about all of the memories we have together. And so one thing on Christmas you could do is reflecting on good memories, even memories with a pet that's, you know, longer here or something, you know, as long as it doesn't make you sad or trigger you, like happy memories, because sometimes those are nice and they feel good to remember. And I heard someone say that when we talk about people who are gone, they're still here. So, you know, Christmas can be about, or sharing memories, happy memories with people who are still here. You know, like me and Patrick will talk about, you know, past Christmases we've had together, or fun things we did over the year. You can think of like all the fun, happy memories you've done over the year. Christmas doesn't need to be about presents. And, you know, it doesn't need to be about a traditional turkey dinner, ham dinner, prime rib dinner. You could eat whatever. Like, there was a lot of people, our local Chinese restaurant, there was a ton of people just getting Chinese food for Christmas because they stayed open, like, traditionally. Like, that was pretty cool. Last year, remember, we had sandwiches for Christmas. Like, basic-ass sandwiches. And that was actually really good because I like a basic-ass sandwich with pickles on it. Roast beef with cheese and pickles. Veggies, because I'm not a big fan of regular mayo. I like veggies. And mustard on, not the fancy whole wheat bread, the basic whole wheat bread that is like, it's basically white bread disguised as wheat. So you feel better about eating it. You know what I'm talking about, that kind of bread from the store. Some chips, kettle chips on the side. That was a good dinner. This year, my mom made roast. She made a roast, and when she cooks roast, she puts it in the, well, she'll brown the outside, and then she'll put it into the crock pot with some red wine. The red wine cooks out, so it gets the flavor. Carrots, we had like Yukon Gold potatoes in it, and then towards the end, she put mushrooms. It was so good, so. It was nice too, like, we had pastries and stuff here for like breakfast on Christmas morning. So we woke up, had some coffee, some pastries, and then later in the morning for like a brunch, my mom cooked us some bacon and eggs, and put some of the, there was extra Yukon potatoes that she didn't put into the roast. So good, guys. It was so good. So, and then we had some other like cheese and stuff and hung out all day. Patrick watched football. I watched some YouTube stuff while being in pain. But, you know, I worked on my art a little bit. Like, I worked on music. I've been working on my music too. Yeah. So, Alisha posted a really cute Christmas with her parents and her sister's birthday, which is really cute. Her sister's a Christmas baby, so yeah. She was saying how random it is that her sister and sister's boyfriend are like a day apart, their birthdays. I think it's cool. It's like me and Patrick who have like, our birthdays are 2 weeks, 2 hours and 22 minutes apart, exactly. So I think it's kind of cool. I think it's cool when you're that close in birthdays like that. It kind of bonds you in a different way as a couple. So I think that's kind of cool for them. I bet it gives them a little something special to connect with over, you know, we have birthdays that are a day apart. That's cool. That's really cool. So, and I think it's cool that, you know, Ashley is a Christmas baby. I always thought it would have been cool to have my birthday on Christmas, because then it was like a day I could share with everybody. That was one thing I saw, like, there's a lot of animes where the main character actually has their birthday on Christmas. And is always like, I like sharing my birthday. It's the day to share with everybody, kind of thing. And I think that's cute. That would have been me. I would have been like, I'm sharing my birthday. We're all celebrating. We're all getting presents today. Yes! Seems kind of cool, right? Like I said, I'm not a big present person. I'm not a big birthday type person. This year, past year, I was really grateful that I had friends that took me out for my birthday to the drag brunch, and then Patrick took me out to eat at that Mikado's at the Marriott. those are two memories I was really grateful for. And I've met a lot of friends. I made some friends that I hang out with on a regular basis and stuff. And I have a group of people I go to hockey with and everything. It's just, I feel like I had a lot of growth this year in a lot of ways. And even artistically too, I feel like artistically I'm about to break through punch through another wall. I've been looking into like getting like into like better music software, and because I want to learn how to do, it's GarageBand, guys. It's like a beginner's thing, right, that I use. And it was just something I was like, oh, this is on my iPad. I'm gonna mess around with it. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I made a little beat. I kind of want to level up, and I want to start learning more music, you know. I did dabble a little bit into music theory this year by self-teaching myself through YouTube and using but I think I'm ready to kind of get a little more serious, and then I'm going to start trying to do more animating, things like that. And we're going to try live streaming, I think, next year. I think it would be fun to do. Now, if Basically Unfiltered decides to behave type moment, we might start just deep diving into other things that I've been looking into. Eyes wide shut? What? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of rabbit holes I've been in. You know how all these musicians like to say that they've met the devil? The devil is a real person. Well, it's a person who says they're the devil, but they're not actually a devil. They're not this other being, this otherworldly being that is red and has little horns and a tail, and it's like, oh wait, hold on a sec, I gotta do the Peter Mon thing. It's gonna be a long vlog to the end of Vlogmas, but you're used to it. Purple hearts in the chat for all the fallen soldiers. But anyway, so back to rambling. My mom's gonna be coming home soon too with food. She got me Paneras, so. But you go down this rabbit hole and you start looking at like, okay, like all these musicians are talking about like meeting the devil and blah blah blah. Well, music is actually, a lot of people used to call music the devil's, like, because in the Bible, I think music came from the fallen angel Lucifer. When musicians refer to meeting the devil, I think it has something to do with the family that owns a majority stake in UMG and Lucian Grange. I think Jay-Z was like, hey, look at these people. I want to do that too. I'm going to be powerful like you two. And that's not going to work out, Jay-Z, because you don't have the same... These people believe they have power, and people believe they have power because of how many generations their families go back. Like, one of these families invented rolling papers. Like, literally invented rolling paper. I hear my mom. My food's here, but that might be something we deep dive into on live streams. Yeah. Raw. Cheers to that, guys. Raw. Hey, chat. Chat. They chatting. They chatting. They chat. They chat. Okay. I think we're gonna call. I know it's a couple days. It's a day later. Then yeah. This is definitely a Flopmas. Yeah. Hey, but I'm not monetized and I don't have to pay my bills off of this shit. Like Foodie Beauty and Alisha and Romy, right? So we're gonna call this an anti-luxury Christmas haul. Anti-luxury Christmas haul. What is that shit? Ignore the haters. The haters just, that's the haters texting me, and they're like, we know why you're naming it that. And I'm like, raw. So, this is gonna be my thumbnail, guys. Look at this shit. Yes. It makes a noise too. So, anti-luxury haul, guys. Let me see if I can get you guys in the thumbnail. Yes. Anti-luxury Christmas haul. Fuck yeah, guys. Woo! They chatting. They chat. They chat. They chat. They chat. They chat. Chat. Okay. I'm ridiculous because I love to troll. You know, Ollie. You know. And you know too, Remy and Alisha, because I know you guys fucking watch me. Zane. Oh, who do I look like? What star do I look like? Who do I look like? You look like Sala. You look like a... You're lucky, Zane. You're a better looking version of Sala. Foodie Beauty Sala. You don't want me to put a side-by-side comparison of the two of you, because it's not going to be good. Okay? Okay? Raw. So, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas. I love you guys very, very much. And... I kind of wanted to give you guys like a present for Christmas, but I don't know how to give you guys like a present for Christmas, right? Because we're on YouTube. So I heard this old story. The haters aren't going to like that I'm doing this, right? This old story. And it was like a single mom who couldn't afford to give her kids Christmas. And she felt really, really bad. And she didn't know what to do. And one night while her kids were sleeping in the apartment, she went outside and she was sitting on this like swing set that was in the apartments. Because you know a lot of like low-income housing or low-income apartments, they have like playgrounds and stuff in them and stuff like that. And so she's sitting out there and she's looking up at the stars and she gets this idea. So she's really excited and she goes in and she wakes her kids up and she has them come outside right now. And she goes, for Christmas, I'm giving you guys all the stars in the universe. And they're like, what? And she goes, do you see any other kids out here with their parents right now? No. You are the only ones that are getting all the stars in the universe for Christmas. So I want you to always remember when you look up at the stars, those are yours because I gave them to you for Christmas. And you guys are the only ones who have them because, look, there's no one else out here. Right? So, if you guys go outside at night, those stars are for you. So, I'm giving you guys all the stars in the universe for you. And metaphorically, you are amazing. And you were worth everything. You are worth all the stars in the universe. Like, that's a priceless thing, right? All the stars in the universe. You are worth that. You know, we usually call, like, celebrities stars, right? Well, I'm saying you're worth all the stars in the universe. You see what I'm getting at? So I'm telling you, you're very, very important. Like, I say the, you know, we're all inferior in the face of God, or nobody's more important, or you're not special. Well, you are, but it doesn't make you better than other people. And a lot of times, we all go around feeling bad about ourselves because things we see on fucking TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. When I was a kid, it was magazines, but now it's social media that makes people feel bad about themselves. And we got all the people running around and putting botulism that, you know, runs along their nerve endings into their head, and we don't know the long-term side effects of Botox and shit and Restylane and all that, but people are pumping their faces full of that in their 20s because they don't feel good about themselves. Well, I'm telling you, you don't need any of that. You don't need anything because you are worth all the stars in the universe, and when you're worth all the stars in the universe, you don't need anything else but you. Okay? No one's more important than you. And don't let anybody else make you feel that you're less than them, right? And that's my gift to you, is all the stars in the universe, because that's what you're worth. So, that's my gift to you. Old heart hands. What's the new heart ones? Isn't the new heart hands where you do something like this? Old heart hands. Taylor Swift heart hands. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you're being safe. I hope you had a good Christmas, Boxing Day, whatever. And I will see you in the next one because we got some stuff to vlog about. We're going on a journey, right? It's the hero's journey or the villain's journey, right? The villain's journey. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Still not cringy.